What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to progress faster and easier. It's really simple. It's not going to take much of an explanation at all, and I think that you guys can get it down pretty easily. I'll give some explanations through everything. I'm going to tell you from my standpoint, my experience, what I've seen other people have, and I hope it helps, and I hope that you guys enjoy the video. So let's get straight into the very first explanation. The first thing I want to make very clear is do not be scared to go down in difficulty just because you're on a difficulty. Like, say for instance, you just get 150, you're on Judgment, you're like, oh, I'm going to try it, I'm going to get better rewards now. It goes from 6 times to 7 times. Well, the thing is, you're wrong, because if you're having trouble on Judgment going down easily, or it's taking more time to kill the zombies, don't be afraid to go down a difficulty or possibly 2. If you can, if you have strong guns or good enough pets, they can go on world ending hardcore and put, that is literally just 9 times rewards. It's better than the Judgment rewards of 7 times, so don't be afraid to go down a difficulty or 2 and put on hardcore whenever you can. It's 2 times gold, and it helps you progress faster. Because if you're on a difficulty that you can't do, so you're, like I said, 150, you are trying to do it, but it takes a lot to kill the zombies, and you just don't have enough health for it, or it takes a long time to get up the rounds, that's going to be a lot harder and take a lot longer than it would for the other difficulties. So you just go ahead and go down a difficulty or 2, you'll be fine. It's not that big of a difference. Plus, with hardcore, you get double the gold amount. So it's really all just worth it in the end, and you just gotta do it. It's basically like something you need to do to progress faster because it gives you more gold and it's more efficient, so you can get more stuff to go up to that difficulty you were originally struggling with. Now, I hope that part helps. I've said it in different videos, but I want to say it again just so that you know before we move on to the next part, which we're going to go to right now. Now, I just want to give a quick little explanation on this because I've covered it many times, but I do want to cover it for this video again. So basically, what you're going to do is come here. You can see all these game passes, and they're all free, right? You can get them with gold, and basically the first ones I would recommend buying is double gold. Where's double gold? It's right there. And also the better pet stuff. You just need the better pet luck and all that with those pet slots, and you'll be good. It'll really add up in the end. It makes it so much better. And if you get double pet stats, every single one of the stats are affected by 2 times, so it also just increases it by a lot more. And I really do think that this is not worth overlooking. The game is completely free to play, and if you buy these, it's just so much better. So please give this like a look, and if you don't have these, if you already have these, then you don't need to watch this part, but if you don't have these, then you should definitely get them or save up for them whenever you can, so that you can have an advantage and also progress faster throughout the game. Now let's get to the next part of this video. Now the next thing I want to talk about is the maps. A lot of people have a problem like actually choosing what map to do, but if you're solely gold grinding or XP grinding, these are the maps to go. Now the first pick that I would choose for gold and XP is Field Challenge. Field Challenge is very small, the zombies can be killed very fast, and it's just a really good map for gold grinding and XP grinding. It's fast paced, not fast paced, but like you kill the zombies fast. You know what I mean? The ways go by fast, and you can do it with friends. All the perks and pack a punch are already in the room with you, so it's really just based on how long you're able to sit there. I'd recommend going for around 30 to 45, then leaving, then redoing it, leaving, redoing it, with the best possible thing you can for gold. Like I said earlier in the video, don't force yourself to go to a difficulty you can't. And for the second map, you should do Prototype. Prototype is small. The spawn room is really small, so if you have good enough stuff, you have good enough health, you can easily stay in the spawn room until the later rounds, and then get out and have that bigger open space at the beginning, so that you can officially, like, it's in case if you're struggling, you'll just be around, the rounds will still be going by really fast, and you have the perks in the doors in case you want to open them, and they'll speed the rounds up a lot, and you'll just have an advantage that most other maps don't offer because of how large they are. Prototype is a really good map for gold grinding and XP grinding, and that is another solid pick for the map choice. The third map I would say is actually Brain Rot. Brain Rot is good as long as you're staying in the starting room. The starting room is perfectly sized for this. I found it to be actually faster than Field Challenge in my opinion, because you're in the room with the zombies, you'll be able to kill them much faster, you can look around faster, and you have the mystery box in spawn with you and the health perk. So there's nothing you really need to worry about even on the higher difficulties like Armageddon. And it's really just dependent on how good you are at surviving, especially if you don't have the best health, but it's another really solid pick for gold grinding and XP grinding because of how small the open area is. Don't open that first door, obviously, but stay in spawning room. And if you have good enough guns, good enough pets, this is the choice to go to because brain rot is really good, really open, and I'd really recommend it to really any of you. And yeah, that's going to be it for this part of the video. Those are the maps you should choose, and let's get on to the next part of the video. Another thing that is really important, like I cannot stress this enough, weapon mastery. You see, I have 132, so every single time you prestige your weapon, right, so you have to get to level 50 to prestige one weapon, and every single time you prestige your gun, you get a 5% damage boost across all guns. And it's really easy to get level 50, especially on higher rounds. So if you can manage to get multiple 50s per game, then that's a really big increase. And if you do the math, that is a huge bonus to the base damage. And that damage is also duplicated by your, let me find it, your damage boost from here. So your gun just becomes like 37 million times stronger. And I cannot stress this enough. Prestige your guns, go for that, and just keep going, keep grinding, and keep those prestiges coming because you'll be unstoppable by the time you're mastery 100. The last thing I want to say for this video is when you're doing maps like this, like Prototype and Brain Rot, because obviously Field Challenge doesn't have one, stay in the spawn room. Do not exit it. And also, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but in one of those clouds, that cloud right there, something right there, I don't know what that is, but it's something. Anyways, let's get back to what we were talking about. So you gotta stay in the spawn room. And just really just kill zombies like this. I don't like using LMGs that much. Let me switch. Okay, yeah, it's a better weapon. Like, I recommend using the like higher power weapons, like not higher power, but like higher fire rate weapons, or like just in general ARs, SMGs, pistols, except the deagle, LMGs. If you want to go for weapon prestiges, so it's much faster. And yeah, that'll be really the end of the video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And there's more videos coming soon. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye.